What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Casual Gamer channel. So with this, we are kind of at a standstill because I am currently working very hard trying to get thick hide or thick leather there, so then we can upgrade our gear and whatnot, because to be completely fair, this gear is not going to cut it anymore. The next pieces that we need to remove the bracelet require us to go north. So we're going to have to end up going into the snow biome and into the volcano biome. So with those two things, we definitely need to be able to have some better gear. It just isn't gonna cut it. So with that, I did want to show you we have one more point to spend as far as attributes go, and I'm gonna put it into authority. Now I want you to see what her stats are right now. Okay. So that's what we are right now, 32, 16, 47, and 6. So overall, really, really good. We are almost to level 15. Slowly grinding up with this here, because I could go war party and get 2, but I don't need 2. I want 1 well-trained. So they have increased attributes. My 1 follower, right? So we'll do that. So it looks like she took damage, but she didn't. So her health is going up to 4,300, almost 4,400, right? 20 plus 20 to all stats. The vitality one was already, that extra 5 there is from that perk, Relentless. So overall, that's huge. She's going to hit like a freaking truck now. She didn't before, but she's going to now. Also, as far as knowledge goes, we are going to need to start working on our armor. So we can do the improved armors bench, right? We want that. These are some of the other ones that we can do. But because we are now, let's go ahead and unlock the star metal one. So this, okay. I am going to look at getting the Grandmaster armor, so we can get that bench. But we do need the Epic Exiles, which is going to allow us to make the epic level of gear. We definitely want that. Some of the best ones that I've found are the Sumerian. Not this one, but this one. It's 350, and these are just base stats. So if you were to have a tier 4 thrall in here making it, they would be even, depending on that thrall, they'd be even better. So basically a lot of the same armors that you had up here, but these ones down here are epic versions of them, and there are some extra ones that you couldn't make in the normal bench. But with that, in order to make those, you need, I'll show you. So like if I wanted to make the Sumerian ones, which I do because I really like the Sumerian, I'd either have to go up and farm it at the Mounds of the Dead, which is an option, or where are they at? Well, can I not do it on? I can't do it on this bench. Hold on. We need to make the better bench. I'm getting ahead of myself. There. Now I'm gonna put that here. Okay. In order to make that, the game is freaking out a little bit here. Okay. we need to be able to make the improved, at least the improved one, so either brick or steel. It's the, yeah, we're not quite, haven't prepared for some of these other ones. So instead of the garrison one, we're just gonna go for the improved. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but that's just where we are. So 150 brick and then 50 steel. I'm gonna go out and get some materials so that I can put them in the smelter, get some more brick, and get some more, what's it called? Iron. We don't quite have enough, so I will be back. Alright, so I went and did some farming real quick. So we should now definitely have enough. So what I'm gonna do is this. Get rid of this. And then this is the improved one, I believe. But before we do it, we're gonna make sure. 150 brick. Got it. Let's go. We're gonna do that. This is the improved one. Let's go ahead, put it right there. Okay. We're gonna be putting a lot of crap in here. We're gonna put that in there. Put that in there. Sure. 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 Start at the bottom, huh? That one. Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Then we got some extra materials. Let's throw these back in here. Okay. So, with this, for me to even look at this, now we can look at the epic gear. Okay. So, for example, if I wanted to make Sumerian armor, which is going to be very expensive, just so we are both on the same page here. But it's super cool, so we're gonna look at it. God, there's so many cool things and stuff. Okay. Maybe we can be close. My goodness, did I pass it? I probably passed it and you guys are like, dude, it's right. Oh my god, did I do something really dumb? Knowledge. Armor. You guys like me. Okay, now we're gonna find it. There we go. Look at that. Okay, cool. So we actually need some hardened steel for these, which means we need black ice. And we also need perfected, our hardened leather, I believe it's called. And we also need a perfected heavy pelt. Or heavy, I'll show you. Okay, where are you? Come on now, there we go. There's that heavy padding. I want the perfected heavy padding because that is different. Here we go. Okay, so perfected, we need hardened leather, elephant hide, and twine. Oh god, let's pull this crap out because this is elephant hide. I'm gonna pull that out because we have quite a bit anyways. Okay. We're gonna throw that in here anyways because that's part of it. So for us to make hardened leather, we have to go to our tinker's bench. There it is. Hardened leather. So we need alchemical base, oil, thick leather, and regular leather. So we need a little bit of freaking everything. So we're gonna, oh, don't punch stuff. I know it's annoying, but we can be punching things, dude. Take that. Take that. We're gonna put that on there. We're gonna throw that in there. And I'm gonna throw the wood in here. As you can see, we were doing grinding because I expected this to be a little bit longer, and then I thought about it for as far as the update coming up. I understand that it may not be a big deal, but we're gonna do it. All right, so for oil, this is what I like to do, because otherwise you gotta do fishing, and then you take the fish, you put them in a press, and you squish them, and then that makes oil, but it doesn't make a lot of oil, so you're doing that for a long time. Now, if you go and get a named alchemist, so a tier 4 alchemist, you can take ichor and bark, and then you get this special recipe here to make oil. Now, each one of these creates 5 oil, and that's super great because, like I showed you, this takes oil and it takes 5 per. So we have a ton of alchemical base here. Stop punching things. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna come grab the oil. As you can see, we are already at 65 oil. This would have taken forever had we tried to do it the other way and fish and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna make some of this. We can make 14 of them. It's not great, but you know what? It's a start, and I'll take it. Now, for your game, because I'm doing it a little differently, a little bit more sped up, I would improve all of these benches because it doesn't take as many ingredients to do it. But like I told you before, we're doing it a little bit differently, but that's what I would normally do, is upgrade the benches so it didn't cost quite as much. Now, in order for us to get the hardened steel, because as you can see, we don't have any. Also, we need to get some... Dude, you're in my way. Go over there. We need to go do a little bit of grinding and get some iron, because I think I'm completely out of iron. Yep, we are totally out of iron. What are you doing over there, dude? Walking on her? That's not cool. We don't walk on people. Not okay. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any iron in here? Nope, I turned them all into reinforcements because I was going to upgrade all this stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some iron. We're going to come back. I'm going to throw that in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you back up over here in the Mountains of the Dead area. So I'm going to go get to work, and I'll see you guys here in a minute. You know, I will say, friggin' the Highland area is one of my favorite places in the whole Exiled Lands. It's just like I'm camping, you know, minus there's just look at all the iron here. It's insane. There's just so much. There's so much of it. It's so cool. One of my favorite places in the game by far. Alright, so luckily we don't have to go too far into the snow, so we don't have to get... I like to come up this way and get my black ice here. Now, the best place for black ice is like right over here. In this area, there's the Frost Temple. But in order to get up there, you are going to need some cold resistance, so different types of food, so spicy food or soups, teas, sometimes the certain alcohols will help, all that kind of good stuff. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep on kind of climbing up this way, and make sure I'm on where I'm going. Now, I don't have anything as far as explosives, nor do I have the tools to get star metal if anything were to drop. Look at all the iron. It's insane. So much. So this is also like my go-to kind of spot. Past it. Go away, goat. My place for a star medal. So this will actually be one of the first times I've tried to beat the game without having star metal weapons and tools and advanced that kind of thing. So, but you know what? It'll be fun. It'll be like a little added challenge. I just wanted to make sure that we got everything we needed done in as far as like how to beat this game before we ran into the update, just in case something happens with this save file. I did back it up, but I didn't want to take a chance, honestly. So I've been burned before where it shouldn't have done anything and it did, so we're just gonna play it safe. And then after the update, we're gonna do a full-on playthrough, so it's gonna be awesome. So we'll kind of run past here. We are very cold, but we're not losing any health. That happens when you get extremely cold. So if you're extremely cold, that's what you need to get out of that area or use something that's going to warm you up. Luckily, this area, see, we got a little bit of extreme cold here. Come on now. Unless there we go. I was gonna say, unless they've updated it, or the fact that it's becoming dark. I've never had a problem up here. We are in the extremely cold still. Come on now. I've done this so many times. Why is it now trying to tell me that we can't do it? Extremely cold. Because there's all kinds of stuff here, but I've never had an issue. Don't get that. Don't do that. Okay, now we're in very cold. Okay, we're okay. We just had to get all the way up here, but I've never had a problem before. Just don't get hit by some of these other dudes, because they will cause frostbite, and that will cause you to be extremely cold. There we go. Okay. This game was about to make me a liar. Like, I've done this so many times. Why are we having a problem now? Of course we're at, because the camera. Because of the camera. We are recording. So, if something is to go wrong, that's when it's gonna go wrong. You guys got it covered. You're doing great. All the black ice we can get. I think if you hold a torch, it warms you up like a smidge. I don't know if, honestly, if it's enough for it to be worth it, but you know what? If you have no other options, it could be worth it. Come on, dude. Right. Drop you. So that's a decent amount. Can't remember if these guys drop any. I don't think they do. I think it's just regular ice. I think maybe this guy over here might. No, he doesn't. One of these guys might be crystal and stuff, so... Oh, we got one more. I think there's... Nope, there's just iron down there. Extremely cold again right over there. This guy looked like he... Oh, there we go. There might be one right there. Oh, this is just regular ice. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm doing stupid things. Drop, drop, drop. Okay. Let's go. Let's go back over here where we're not extremely cold. Just stay in this little area over here. There we go. Very cold. So we're okay again. Get on this guy and let's go. Alright, so we got the... Whoa. We got the black ice. It's super helpful. On a normal server, we would have no problem finding any star metal up here. But since we are on a single player server right now, or single player game, I have to technically be up here for a little while for it to start generating things up in this area. So it's not gonna... I'd be really surprised if we saw star metal fall from the sky right now. Look at all this. Very cold the whole way. Telling you, man. Because I was recording. Back over that way, there's some black ice as well. There's also some golems up there. Oh god, that might hurt a little. We're gonna run on down. Try not to die. There we go. We're getting out of this cold. Apparently our hyena armor did not want to help us. Alright, cool. So there's all kinds of good resources here, but I will see you guys back at base. Alright guys, we are back. The ghost is trotting along here, being crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Also gonna take, oh that's rhino hide. I can put the rhino hide in here. Fine. So we are still working on that. We still have quite a ways to go on this here. We're gonna have some hardened steel here in just a second. So we throw this in the furnace and it will turn the steel into hardened steel. I believe that's all we have in there right now. So we're good there. Oh, and just in case you guys didn't know, this is kind of a cool tip. Let me see if I can find something that has some rawness in it. Here we go. So we see how we have the timer here. It's an hour and 34 minutes now before one of those things goes bad. So I heard if you throw in a piece of ice, even in a, this works in a refrigerator obviously, our preservation box, but if you just throw it into any container, it's supposed to slow it down a little bit. Let's see. Did it do anything? An hour and 34 minutes. Maybe not. Never mind. Scratch that from the record, guys. That did nothing. I was supposed to, from what I've heard, it slowed it down. Not that it actually got rid of the timer altogether, because that only happens when you use a preservation box. So I do know that, but that's something I had heard. Apparently that was wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let everything kind of go. Look at all this oil. Love it. Stop punching people. It's not cool. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the grind going. We're going to eventually have some good things happen in here. Let's see, another 46. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And eventually we will start being able to have some of this epic armor. So I'll see you guys in a little bit when this is all done. Alright guys, holy crap. So a lot of grinding later, we now have 10. Okay, so we are gonna need the elephant hide in there, which is good. We're gonna need some hardened steel, which we've got some cooking up in there. Go ahead and throw that in there, drop that. I'm gonna drop that, I don't care. I don't know why I moved over here, but I did. All right, so I'm gonna go to Sumerian because honestly, it's just insane level gear. It's expensive, but there's a lot of other ones in here. There's other ones that aren't quite as bad, right? They're not all this difficult to make. Like this epic gear, you need the perfect padding, perfected heavy padding. That's probably the hardest part. Everything else on most of these are going to be like hardened steel and like steel reinforcements. Nothing too over the top crazy for the epic gear. But it, like I said, it is... I passed it, didn't I? I did. I missed my keyboard. Let's see. Sumerian armor. Come on. No. Tell me when you see it. Oh, we found it. We did. Okay. So obviously with these pieces here, you can go up to the mounds and then try and kill all those people up there in the mounds of the dead. And sometimes they do drop these. So that could have been an easier way of doing it. Let's see. Oh, do we need more? We're gonna need more of that. Luckily we have some. Okay, holy crap. And let's... I'm gonna move my mouse around. I'm using one arm here. Dude, hello. Sorry guys, one arm here. There we go. I don't want to do this over and over again. Okay. We're going to throw this in here as well. As I drop things. Okay. So the Sumerian stuff. Let's make... one for me. One for her. One for me. One for her. Okay, so I'm gonna actually throw them over here. Great, so I need more of those. So you guys see the process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out, and I'm gonna get us both decked out in some epic Sumerian armor, and then we'll come back when I'm all done with that. All right, guys, we're back. So with all of this, so with her, she's at 448. Now, I know we can get a tinkerer's bench, which is what I would normally do. And then I would try and throw some stuff on here and make this even better. But like I said, we're going to kind of fast track this a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this onto her. So 448. We are already higher. We are way higher. Incredibly higher. 1208. That's insane. Insane. So for me, I'm at 360. We can go ahead and throw this on. 1200 or 1120. So her vitality, I believe, is higher than mine, which is why she's able to have higher armor rating than I do. which is okay. I'd rather her have more than I do. But with that, let's go into our stats real quick. So we do have some cold resistance with this, not a lot, but some. So that is helpful. So now what we need to do, crazy how we look right now, but that's how we look. Let's see. As far as knowledge goes, go to survival. I have the grinder, I believe. Already done. I need to get my mouse out of here. Here we go. Let's see. Do I have the grinder? I believe I do. I do have the grinder. Okay. So let's go ahead and look up what the grinder needs. So 50 brick and 10 sticks. Okay. What we got here. This is all in prep for the next episode of going into the cold. So 50 brick and what, 10 sticks? Okay, I'll take that. We're just gonna throw that bad boy right there. Spin around, because you know, aesthetics. Because that matters right now. Okay, and with that, what we can do is we can get out of this and go and grab this guy. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some. Oh, lots of lag. Sorry, guys. I was moving too fast, apparently. Oh, a Tanner 3. That's kind of crazy. Right there. But just so you guys are able to see, I'm now over encumbered because we are carrying some. Our armor is so freaking heavy. Okay, but just so you guys are aware, we open this, I throw that in there, and now there's spice being made. Cool. So that's good there. Now, as far as the next thing I'm going to need, see if we have it unlocked. And that is a kitchen. I don't have it unlocked. What do I need to unlock it? I need this. Okay, so we got that going. So let's go ahead and see what we need for that. 150 stone and 50 iron reinforcements. I feel like we can do that. Let's get the iron reinforcements real quick. Okay, there's 50 of those. 150 stone. Okay. Gonna plop that right here and we'll just spin her around so the arrow's facing the right way. Okay. Now I'm going to go and get the, excuse me. Cool, spice is done. Let's get the haunch. No, stop it. That and that. Okay. Go to the stove. I'm gonna throw that in there and that in there. We are gonna need some. We can make 22 of those. We're gonna need some fuel. I'm gonna grab this as well. and the dry wood. Is there anything more we can make? Or is it too per? It's too per. Okay, so we got as much of that as we can make for now. Go ahead and hit play on that. We'll get some spicy food. I'm gonna go around and get some more fiber so we can make some more spice, and then that'll allow me to make some more spicy food. And I think after that, guys, we are ready for the cold. Get rid of that so we can get a little bit more. Oh man, what can I drop? Light gauntlets. I'm carrying around light gauntlets for. Make a little bit more spice. Wheat, so that's gonna go there. We got spicy food going on here. Take that spicy food. But yeah, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I think we are definitely ready to go to head up into the cold and finish off some of our last couple missions to get our bracelet removed and escape the exiled land. So if you found this video helpful at all in any way, I would appreciate it if you hit a like. And if you want to continue on this series with us, I would hope that you would hit the subscribe button. That way you don't have to look. You'll be notified of videos when I drop them. And I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. So I'll see you guys in the next one.